Alex's mum, Sharon Jones, sadly passed away during the second wave after contracting COVID whilst in hospital. Alex, tell us about your mum, Sharon. What was she like?
She was very headstrong. She was, the one who ran the family. She looked after my brothers and even me. I've got 3 kids and my husband's disabled. So she did hell of a lot for me and my kids and my husband. She was always there. If my husband was unable to drive, she'd be there at the school picking up the kids. My brothers, even though they're well into their adulthood now, sort of, she did everything for them and she did everything for everyone. She was sort of the man of the family, as you would say. She looked after us all and she was very good to us all. And it's been really, really hard, managing life without her, because we always turned to her when we needed support, or if we needed help or anything. So it's been really difficult navigating life without her.
She had breast cancer. She was winning the battle against breast cancer. She was doing quite well in the weeks before and giving you away at your wedding.
Yes. So she was diagnosed with breast cancer 5 years ago now. And when she had the breast cancer, it was stage 3, and it was quite bad. She went and had the surgery, had her breast removed. And I was there when they brought her into recovery, and she opened her eyes, she looked at me, and the first thing she said was, "Where's my lip gloss and my mirror?" And within half hour, she was standing, getting dressed, and within 2 hours, she was on her way home. She was just, so resilient. And then obviously with my wedding, she wasn't very happy about my wedding because I cancelled my wedding 2 weeks before my wedding date because of COVID. So thinking about my mom's situation and with the cancer, I kept thinking, what if, what if I don't get the chance, for her to give me away, what if something happens? And so then on a whim, I phoned up my venue and I said, "Can I rebook my wedding?" And they went, "Yeah, when for?" I said, "The same day." They said, "Well, in 2 weeks' time." I said, "Yeah." And they said, "Okay, then, long as you're sure." So then I phoned my mother up and I said, "Mom," I said, "I'm getting married." And she said, "I know you're getting married." She said, "But when?" And I said, "Oh, I've booked it for the same date." She was so, furious, because she was like, "You can't go booking a wedding 2 weeks, before, what are you going to do? You need to do this, you need to do that." And she was in a bit of a panic about that. But come my wedding day, she was so happy, because me and my mother had talked about my wedding all my life. She was a single mom to me and my brothers. I was her only daughter. We had planned my wedding so many times when I was younger over the years, and she, so she kept saying to me, "I'm so proud of her." And I remember when we stood by the doors waiting to walk down the aisle, and I was shaking like a leaf. I was so scared, and she was holding my hand, and we was waiting for our turn, and she turned around to me, she went, "I'm so proud of you, Al. I really am so proud of you. You look so beautiful." And she started crying. I started crying, and then the wedding coordinator was going, "Don't cry, you're about to walk down the aisle." And it was such a fantastic day, and it was so nice to see her so full of life, because even though she got on with every day and did everything, it was just like the cancer wasn't there. That one day was just like she used to be. She was dancing, she was happy, she was smiling, and it seemed like nothing mattered in that moment. And it was such a perfect day.